Hello everyone, and welcome back to Infinite Rails. We're currently sitting here in the Thorny Lake yard with some of the improvements we made last time, including our extended station platform. We're not going to be working on that today. We're going to head up here to the far end of the line, way up at Lake Talon. Maybe. If the map will actually teleport me there. I don't actually know where it just put me, so... There we go. Sometimes you have to do it a couple times. So, in our last stream, our friend I Am Right, who was quite right in this case, suggested that we put a logging camp up here and a sawmill. The idea being that we can have cars come up from our new freight depot down here. They can unload their cargoes from the south, then come back up, load up a new train from the coal and the lumber and all that up here, and then return to the south. And you know what? I think that's a pretty good idea. In fact, we actually have a spot marked out for a logging camp already. So, let's say we work on that, huh? Now, our first step is obviously going to be to build our logging camp. And I think this was where we decided we would get the most logs. Just rotate that a bit so it faces the hillside a bit better. Maybe raise it up. You know what? Maybe we'll rotate it the other way so we're not tearing out quite so many trees. It does mean we're going to awkwardly cut into the hillside, but that's okay. And splat. And now somewhere around here ought to be a good spot for a coal mine as well. And looking at our map, it's probably going to be either right here, or maybe, yeah, I think right here is going to be the best spot. Maybe over one. Let's take a quick look. Okay, so it's actually saying to put it up on top. Just going to be a little awkward, but we could do that. Pull on the chunk boundaries. I think if we put it up on this ridge, it might make a nice spot. Oh, we're now cutting into the ridge a bit more. That's okay. We'll just have to figure out now how to get down to the main line. Yeah, that'll capture all of this in terms of coal. And we can put one over here that'll probably get even more. But that is a future us issue. Our current us issue is getting down from here. I think what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna make a fairly small loading track here that we can just kind of run around our train. So we won't necessarily have big loads of coal coming off this mountain, but we'll have some. And then just enough space for an engine back here. And I think we're gonna loop around this side and come down. Let's turn off the chunks again. And we'll do a maximum 4% on this. Trains are still gonna be kinda long. And we'll cut through this ridge. And let's change our height and that to that. Again, we'll just try and keep our elevation at some around 4%, which is 40 per mil. Now we're probably going to end up cutting in front of the logging camp. We might just want to go through the logging camp, I wonder. No, we're still going to have to pass around it. I'm not sure where we're going to come out now. Alright, let's take a moment and maybe work on building a tail track here as well, then. How does that actually look? Okay, so we're actually at about the same elevation, so we could have come through the camp, I think. Or maybe this is just really steeply up. Yeah, that's just really steeply up. Never mind. You know, we might just wait a moment and let the logging camp cut down some more logs. Might sound a little weird, but we'll do that. And we're gonna head back up to Lake Talon. And let's figure out where we want to put a sawmill up here. And maybe also like a water stand. Because I think it might be fun to haul water out of here, go back. Is there like a small pond we can pull from? Or a river or something? There's one all the way up there. It's a bit far. It would be fun to pull from like a small pond and say, it's special water! That's why it's in demand. I don't think we're really gonna get that, though. We'll probably just put one here with the sawmill then. I think this feels like a decent spot for a sawmill. Except we want the full sawmill, not the partial. And we'll align it to a grid this time. It is kind of actually up. Let's maybe head to the other end of the lake and see if there's a spot that's like right on the shore. Doesn't look like. Yeah, well, if we come all the way over here, there kinda is. But I think, as much as I like the look of the sawmill right on the shore, I think we're gonna put it more up, and that way it can be by the town, by the station. We'll put it out on the spit over here. And now it wants to be really high up. Why does it want to be so high up? There we go. We'll just put it here, and it can act like there's logs getting pulled out. Maybe lower that a bit. It's a bit of cutting. Change that back to that. Now we need a lefty turnout here. Actually, no, we want the left. I think we want it. Yeah, other switch stand. Because we'll put our through tracks here, and then we're going to put a storage yard up here. So we don't want the switch stand interfering. I don't think we're going to elevate that. Three tracks? Yeah, 3 tracks. And if you're wondering why the stream is late tonight, Midland was streaming, our good friend Midland, and I decided I wasn't going to intrude on that. Midland has not streamed in a while. I've been streaming relatively frequently. It's also why I'm playing this tonight instead of more Railroader. That. We'll do about the same the other way. We'll make these about 4 meters apart. We might end up making this mill bigger, I'm not sure. It's just a fairly compact in-out yard as is. No switcher pocket or anything. Of course, we did put it right where we've got our crossover. For the moment, that's not really an issue because we got that loop. But I think what we're gonna do then is we're gonna we'll move the main crossover back here. And that way we can put our turnout back here into the mill. So this is going to be just like an extended plant, is I think the phrase. Maybe we'll make it a little smaller. We shouldn't need to go north, so for now we won't worry about that. Let's change to wood. And we do need to come down some. I'm not sure how much exactly. Looks like a fair amount, actually. That's okay, it'll keep cars from rolling out. So we now have and sawmill. And were we gonna... Oh yeah, that's right, we were gonna add a water pumping station. Do we have the money for a water pumping station? We do. We have just enough money that we can do that as well, so we will. And I think in this case, we'll put the water pumping station... Yeah, we'll put it up here. Actually, one thing I might want to do is run back over and make sure all the track is good. Because you might remember last time when we had that imperfect rail connection, but now this time we're good. So let's think about this a bit. This might kind of end up serving as a dual-purpose yard, so we might actually want to make it longer. Yeah, I think, in fact, yeah, let's make this longer. Let's see. We're going to make that 20 meters. Extend that out, I think, to here. Do another 20. And then we'll have our water loading tracks tucked up in here. So there will be some switching involved, but we'll have like an inbound-outbound setup. We'll probably want to... Well, the warehouse will be on that side. That'll give us space to do a few cars at a time. Let's think about this a bit more. I've designed a few yards on my job, so I have a decent idea of what I'm going for here. I think we're gonna want like 4 or 5 tracks. Try and make these a fairly consistent length. We'll go 8.5. I think the other one was a little shorter. Let's really dial that in. Oh, nope, that's not going to work. Don't need a supreme amount of distance between these tracks, but I'd like to keep them relatively close. Let's go back to some old tricks. I just keep those like that. So these two will be relatively close together. These outer ones won't. And actually, I think what I'll do here now is we're gonna go straight for a bit. We'll do a bigger one. Tie in. Approximate. Let's see if that was enough lead. Yes. Could just about fit another track in the middle here. Do I want to try that? No, because I can't fit the switch stands. Yeah, I like this. And then we got a little bit of a switching lead here, but we'll probably mostly use the other end as our switching lead. And that heads back out, and that way we've got the uphill to keep us from getting too far. Now, obviously, this is not going to be producing for a bit. Let's maybe head back over to our lumber, or to our logging camp. If the logging camp is full, we'll keep building track. And again, hopefully it's knocked down some trees so that our track doesn't knock down as many. this is gonna take a bit. We're gonna have to wait for stuff to spawn in. Plenty of coal up here, too. If we're still waiting for the camp to keep building, then we'll probably just take a break and work on some of these curves. Get them rebuilt, super elevated. It's still filling up, but it's working. So let's take a look at this. What can we do here? These curves are pretty shallow. I will acknowledge that my construction philosophy would be a little bit different if I had known we were going to get super elevation. And AJ Mercer, hello. And then we level it out. Honestly, I think I'm just going to rebuild this whole stretch and worry about tying in at the end. I did hear about the new map editor coming to Railroader. That does in fact sound pretty exciting, not gonna lie. Okay, hang on, let's stop again. Let's make sure I'm doing this right. So my understanding is that you'll basically be able to go to any point, basically, and you can use existing survey data, so to speak, topographical data, and make a map for anywhere. Which sounds pretty exciting, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm actually might turn off the grid now. Again, trying to keep this to relatively close what you'd find in the US. Now, would I want to make a map in Railroader to matching what we could do? I haven't decided yet. Like, it could be fun to make a map of somewhere, but I feel like I'd be better off just letting someone else do the map making and let me do the map playing, you know? Now we do our transition out. And again, in real life, I wouldn't actually be doing one of these. I'd be doing what we call a spiral curve, which is basically a piece that is, or a stretch that is in, it basically changes gradually from perfectly straight to whatever radius of curve you're trying to get to. Oh, I'm sure there'll be plenty of people editing the base game map. How long before someone decides to take the Murphy branch all the way up to Murphy? We're gonna do that. We'll straighten out here a bit. This takes a while, man. Yeah, this one, I think it's going to be closer to a spiral. Yeah, there we go. Not quite so curvy. I didn't really want to mess with the transition in that S-bend. And yeah, I also saw that there is the F7 coming to Railroader, which will also be pretty nice. And nice selection of schemes, too. You can definitely bet whenever I start playing on MOW Update, I will be doing Black Widow F7s. And probably Empire Builder, too. I wonder if we'll get F7s in this game. I mean, this is more of a European thing, but you never know. Now, obviously, one downside of doing it my way is that you're going to end up with a lot more entities, because you're going to have... Basically, each curve is going to have 3. Super transition in, the curve, and then a transition out. Although, in this case, that doesn't seem to be what happened. Not sure what happened there. And sometimes it just borks itself and doesn't want to do anything. Which I have noticed. Why'd you do that? We'll recarve that because that was a mistake, but this other one we won't. Up here where we're basically, well, we're kind of blowing up the old grade anyway. So glad there's a parallel tool in this game. And then I think there's one curve up here that we'll want to adjust. Or no, there's a couple curves up here we'll want to adjust. Okay, no elevation change, so we're gonna do... I'm gonna make that a fairly sharp one, just so I'm not blowing up as much track. Fairly short spiral, which in real life, no, you wouldn't see that on a main line like this. You'd have some pretty long spirals. Alright, this one I think I will actually, like, do something like that. I'm gonna level that out again. Instead of 200 meters, we'll go about 170 meters. And we'll do a 30-meter transition. Sweep around like this. So this one's got a bit of a spiral. So that should be the line from the pass all... Oh, well, not all, not quite. Still gotta go a little further that way. One more curve to deal with. Something like that. That's a bit sharp on the vertical, but that's okay. We will make it work. I'm having way too much fun in this game, if you can't tell. Okay, so now we've got super elevation all the way from Lake Talon down to the north end of the pass. We don't have it here at the station. In fact, we'll probably end up rebuilding this just to straighten it out. Let's maybe take a look at that. There's following the landscape, and then there's having a nice railroad line. We're already like blowing through some hills, so I feel like we can blow through a few more. Switch right on into a spot into super elevation. Probably wouldn't be seeing that either. Let's see if we can sweep that a bit further out, perhaps. Yeah. There we go. We are slowly getting this railroad built back up to new standards. Don't ask me about signaling yet. Signaling is going to be its own thing. Yeah, we're going straight into a super from the switch. That's going to be ugly. Alright, let's go check on our camps and see if we can build the new turnouts and such. Figure out how to get down. Probably gonna end up zigzagging this way. It's not full yet, but it's a lot better. And we don't need super up here. Also don't need concrete ties. Let's establish. put a little yard here for purposes of holding stuff that needs to go up. Just a little stub end thing. Can you parallel those? No, you can't. But I can do that. And that. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. That is in fact a very sharp curve, of course. We are talking about 100-foot radius. I'm sure that's fine. Alright, we'll give this a little bit more time to cut down some trees for us. Up here, there's not really anything we can do. I don't know what I made that curve. Oh, like actual minimum radius? Ha! Yeah. I think we're actually gonna adjust this. I mean, it's still gonna be very sharp, but it won't look quite so dumb. We're just gonna blow this out. If I can get it to do that. We do need to get this and this to come down to a common level, I think. No, we still want it to be down like 40%. Oh, it's set to straight. No wonder I'm having issues. And let's make that leveled, and that way we're going to be relatively consistent. No, I still can't seem to get that quite go where I want it to. I think that's what I'm looking for. Alright, the cuttings aren't going to get this far out for a while, so we'll just keep working our way down the mountain. How am I actually going to get down from here? I'm going pretty high up. Actually, maybe what we do now, we do a short straight section. We do a turnout. We have this guy start to sweep over and down. And that's our return. Because we got plenty of tangent here we can tie into. And meanwhile, this one... Do I have enough height? I don't think I have enough height there. No. I've now come down too much. Go figure. So, what I actually need to do... I think I can fix this by having this track still come around but level out. Maybe we'll recarve this part of the mountain. Or do I have this one go the other way, maybe? And then continue dropping down. And sweep back around. I don't think I'll get... Nah, I don't think I'll get all the way... Maybe it'd get far enough down? Let's experiment with this a bit more. think that would actually work. I'm just gonna build this thing on stilts. It'll be a very interesting feature for sure. Will that be enough distance? Well, to come to think of it, you actually need this guy to be able to come north. Or turn and go north, because the logs will go up. Either that, or we need a train that goes... Either that, or we give the sawmill its own dedicated log train, which might also work. Yeah, I think we could do that instead. I might also reorganize this later, but we'll see. That's a bit much. Now, we'll have this head to the mountainside and come down. We'll do our flying turnout. Got a plan here, don't worry. Trust the process. So the log train will have to do some wrong way running. Now what we do is we do that, and we destroy the track. We do same thing. Ta-da! Whoa! What just happened there? Let's see, we need that one, obviously. Not sure what we're gonna do here, because we just pushed this across. So we could bridge over again? Let's take a quick look. I think that's a bit too low. Nah, I think we're just gonna have to build this along the side of the cliff. And that's why it's called Cliffhanger. I hope someone else gets that joke. So let's blow that out. Oh, I just built all that as concrete. I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna rebuild some of this now. Because I did not mean to make all of this concrete ties on a trestle. It's gonna look kind of awkward. Actually, I think. Let me. Oh, well, I can't do just the bridge, but I can do this still. Whoa! I don't know what happened there, but that's not what was supposed to happen. I think we're just gonna blow up all that like that and redo it. There we go. Much better. Now, we can't actually afford the equipment we need to run a train up here, but we do in fact have an logging line. And this is indeed kind of a twisty, steep sucker, but it is an logging line. And that, okay, that is ridiculous. We're gonna redo this part. Probably gonna have to serve this with like a class 08 or something. Just have a very slow train up. Let's I'm gonna rethink this. Because I think we are going to want some kind of passing track or runaround track here. Yeah, this is, I think, more gooder, so to speak. I don't think we actually need 4 tracks. 3 tracks really ought to be enough. Okay, so now we have an storage yard, which can be used with a bit of difficulty by either coal trains or log trains. It is really meant more for the coal trains, and I am right. Hello. Don't worry about it. I was actually planning to play Rareator tonight, and then Midland was playing Rareator for a long time, and I decided I didn't want to copycat him. But we are following your idea. We are, in fact, building the stuff on this end of the railroad. Don't know if this... I'm probably going to have to put another logging camp somewhere, though, because I don't know how long this one's going to last. I think we'll get more usage out of the coal mine. And look at this massive pile of logging railroad stuff. You'd think this was in North America. We'll probably end up putting another camp over there somewhere. But we have that, and we have a sawmill, and a water place up here. So we're going to have to get an engine to serve this, and it'll probably double as both the mill switcher and the logging engine. Might get a V100 for that, just because the baby engine's going to be too weak, and the Class 08's going to be so slow. Also have some coal up here we could grab. We got some coal over here we could grab. For now, we're going to come over to the south side of the railroad. I already super elevated this. No, we're going to start super elevating some more stuff. And then maybe we'll go run a train on the south end just so that we don't run out of money. We're practically out as is, so a coal train wouldn't be a bad thing to run. Even if we just do a short coal train. Of course, this one's got an uphill segment part to it as well. We're going to do that and just have a straight transition from one side of super elevation to the other. See what happens. Building this more like maybe some sort of high-speed line. Oh man, look at that grade. Just for kicks, if I just rebuild that part. Oh, I made that steep. I shouldn't have made it so steep. We do have kind of a pit there. That's the annoying part. Okay, so that's better. Okay, that linked. I just did that. And yes, I have been using the parallel track tool. That's pretty much the best way to build a main line like this, I'll be honest. Okay, now we're gonna rebuild this one. Make sure I'm not swinging out the other way. Yep. There we go. It's gonna take a long time to do the whole railroad. I don't think we're gonna do the whole railroad tonight. I think we'll actually just stop this bit of super elevation here, and we're just gonna go run a coal train and get some more money. But this does take us... Yeah, this takes us all the way through to Stamford. And I've thought about trying to rebuild this, maybe change up how the yards work so I have a better lead. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Not this time, anyway. I should consider it, but not this time. Well, it really makes me start thinking. Okay, so, save. We're gonna head back to Thorny Lake. Actually, no, we want to go to, I think Steamtown is where the train is currently sitting. Yep. And we'll run a train out of here. And we're just going to make this a short run down to Thorny Lake and back. Maybe not even back. Well, we'll see how much time we have. We haven't been streaming that long. Yeah, as far as motive power, you know, we might do a class away up for the Talon Lake, or Talon Lake switcher and logger. Just for the fun of having to worry about this slow-moving freight switcher on your fast passenger line. And also because it will make a good switch engine. Okay, so far so good. Stop dumping the air on this thing. Maybe we might want an extra V100 up at Stamford too. That way it can go do the it can haul the coal up to the mine. And that way we're not sending a big road engine like this to do that. Because this engine is not going to want to go up that mine track. Not really with the V100 either, but it'll be better. Can I just do all this while the train is rolling? If it doesn't roll too fast, I think so. A little bit of a set on, keep things slowed down. One more. All right, we are loaded. Down the mountain we go. With our dying goose horn. Make sure we're lined into the proper tracks. And we are flying. We're just gonna sit here for a bit. Oh. Actually, no. We're gonna take a moment and... well... hang on. Splat. That cow did, that cow has somehow gotten hit by this train multiple times and survived, but not this time. I don't mind keeping this track, because at some point this place will... hang on, I'm getting pinged. Oh, someone wants in. Oh! One moment. One moment. I did not realize there were two of you who were wanting to play. Yes, I will get the join code. Alright, where'd my train go? Train, come back! Alright, well, we've got at least one person who wants to join. We'll see if another one decides to join us as well. There's one.
I forgot to open Discord before I loaded the game. Unfortunately, I'm stuck with one monitor at the moment.
Ah.
Oh well. It's not that big a deal.
Alright, is Jacob gonna join us this time?
I don't know.
I just saw he asked in the thing, we gaming, so... but I don't know if that means he's gaming too. He might just be watching from work. So, right now we're basically in make money mode. Because I spent it all...
I'm good at that.
I spent it all on the industries up north.
Nice. Yeah, I was just setting up my new PC, and I logged into YouTube, and I'm like, oh, he's streaming right now.
Yeah, like I said, I would normally do Railroader, but Midland was doing Railroader, and I didn't want to, like, copycat right after him.
Understandable.
So, and normally I'd be doing this tomorrow, and... oh, I overshot that. Normally I'd be doing this tomorrow, and it wouldn't matter. But this time I've got something going on tomorrow.
I somehow fell through the world.
That happens sometimes.
It's okay, though. I lived. I am at the coal train. That was loud. That we left at the other mine.
Oh, the one at the south end mine. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess I'll load that one up.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I just got done installing Linux on this new PC that I just got.
And it seems to be working pretty well?
So far, I haven't ran into any problems yet. Oh, I ran into one problem, and the problem was that I need the driver that allows me to use my work just fine.
Ah.
Yeah, no one told me that part, but oh well. But now I have an all AMD system. It's nice.
Good.
Not locked into wood.
All right, Jacob says he'll be on in 15, so I guess we're going kind of late tonight.
Yeah, sorry about that. If you need to like take a break and eat, I guess you can do that.
No, I ate before I got on. I specifically planned that.
Look at Mr. Smarty Pants over here. Oh, let me just crash into these real quick. Oh well. Did the brakes... Why is the brake pipe going down? Huh. Oh well.
Okay, good. We are getting money. So, just as a reference, if I get a 702 or a V100 and a Class 08, that's 210,000, which is probably more than we're gonna make in this stream, but it's my new target because I figured that'll be an engine for Talon Lake and an engine and another engine for Stamford Yard. The idea being that whatever coal train
reasonable.
Whatever coal train we bring up there, the one of the V100s takes it to the mine because the big check engine is not going to want to go up on that. What did you do?
I have no idea.
You have no idea, but it was bad. Do I need to come look at this?
Oh, you might want to. I went to couple, I took the two cars that weren't coupled to the rest of the train, and I went to couple them, and they phased through the cars that were already there, and suddenly I got teleported into the train.
Well, that's fun. Alright, hang on, let me come find you
So
again.
now I'm stuck in the cab. I can't get out. I mean, I could teleport, but it's just... Yeah, that was interesting.
Oh yeah, we brought that engine up there. Okay, well, from my perspective, nothing's phased through, and you are sitting in one of the other cars.
Yeah, that's where the locomotive is. One of the cars has the air brake open. And I don't know which one.
You should be good now. Because, yeah, if you look on the video, from my perspective, the engine is sitting on the switch. On the switch at the head of the mine.
Okay, yeah, it's not on my end. However... I'm still stuck. It's acting like the brakes are open all the way.
Okay, that's interesting. Because they're not, and you shouldn't be on the ground or anything. I mean, if I take a look, I don't see anything that says imperfect rail connection this time.
I wish I could take I knew the shortcut for a screenshot, because the engine is in...
Yeah, I've got you just sitting by the tracks over here.
Can you see where I'm standing? I teleported out.
Yeah, I can see you. All right, let
The
me
cab is right next to me.
let me give this a shot real quick. Yeah, you're right. It's not. It's not going anywhere.
And stuff. I have no idea what happened. I just all of a sudden got teleported.
What if I
Into the
disconnect?
train when it coupled.
What if I disconnect the engine?
Well, something moved over here.
Up.
Oh, it's moving.
I see that.
And it's gone. Oh, dear Lord. Did you see all of the coal cars just get shunted backwards at Mock Jesus?
I saw them go flying backwards. All right.
Yeah, there's a car stuck in here. Good thing I didn't have any of these loaded. That would have sucked.
Yeah. Hang on. We're gonna give this another shot.
Move these?
And Night Owl, hello.
Here, could you respawn every single car?
I can do that. You might have to respawn the engine too, which
Because
I hope
there's...
not.
There we go. I think just the cars being respawned would be a...
Okay, right now the engine seems to be stuck again.
into it.
Oh.
I guess respawn
Nope,
the engine.
we're good.
Oh, nope,
Nope.
it's right here.
We're good, we're good. Alright, I'm gonna respawn these hoppers.
Now.
2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll put the last one past the switch. Alright, I'm gonna go use the bathroom real quick. I will let everyone else watch I Am Right.
Yay! I cannot see the chat, so if you're gonna talk to me, I can't see you. Unfortunately. So, sorry. Hopefully this works.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I just watched your trains bounce back and forth a bit, so hopefully that was just a bit of lag.
Hopefully, because it did not do that on my end.
Okay, I'm gonna head back to my place, or my train, and finish getting it taken care of. Once it, loads in. There we go. I still have, like, 5 cars to unload.
Nice.
We are gradually making money here. Helps that it's coal, which, tends to make you a lot of money.
Yeah.
Okay, so now I need to run around. I'll just disconnect that like that.
What's what? Nope, I'm good. Interesting.
Interesting.
So apparently the mine, because you don't have a storage thing up here.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
think.
that's gonna be. It can only hold 120 tons at a time. And I don't think since I don't have the second mine head, it's kind of slow. I can fix that if you want. I can at least put in a second.
Well, I filled most of it.
Okay. Yeah, the warehouse.
I can just disconnect this last car and it'll be fine.
Okay, and we got
interesting.
We got a
That takes
Jacob.
up too much space.
We got a Jacob.
Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Now I have a confession,
You have a confession.
and that confession is that I have only watched bits and pieces of all of these streams. and have played like a grand total of 25 minutes of the game before this. So I have only the foggiest notion of what I'm doing.
Okay. Well, where have you spawned in? You should be... Oh, there you are. There you are.
Interchange looking thing.
Yep. There you are, Perry. Okay. What I would say is use your map and find Thorny Lake.
Excellent.
It might not load in.
Because I've got 3 trains here if you want to take one of them. Actually, I got 4 trains here if you want to take one of them.
Sure.
Oh, bye.
Oh, bye.
So, see, when I started the game, it automatically put the menu in German.
Ah.
And while I'm usually quite good at reading German, I don't know video game speak in German quite well. So.
Okay. There's probably a setting you can use to change that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the settings in the menu, I believe.
Yeah.
There's only like 4 languages in the game right now.
Really?
Well,
I
I speak
think-
1.5 of them, so I think it works out okay.
Let's see.
So,
Oh, now
the
I've gone to
question is
over a
which
yard.
ones-
There are 2 trains, and I am floating in the heavens.
Well, you have found the correct
welcome
yard
to this game.
anyway.
It just randomly spawns you wherever.
Yeah, you have in fact found the yard. So,
Ah, excellent.
I see your floating blue ball.
Okay, moment.
I think
There
if
you
you
go.
press X,
Yeah.
it puts you in
I am
first
freed
person.
from my bonds.
Okay, so
Stump Dodger, excellent.
yeah. So I've got a log train, a slow passenger train, a coal train, and then over at the station is a fast passenger train.
I am a big fan of passenger work, as Caleb can attest.
All right, so
Yes.
so head on over to the station then.
Now, to my understanding, the passenger automatic loading and unloading only functions when I press the button in the cab which says doors open, yeah?
Correct.
Yep. And there has to be passengers at the station, which
Wow,
you
these
should
platforms are also well
Could
aligned
just
to
be-
the right of way.
Yeah.
be able to spawn
These
them.
ones, yeah. Well, these
They
ones,
automatically snap to it. It's great.
yeah. You've got the automatic snap, and you got the fact that these ones are made by the map maker.
Ah, okay.
Although I've gotten pretty good at it too.
Yeah, I tried in the tutorial, like, starting world thing, and no.
Yeah, it's a wee bit.
Okay, excellent. I'm
There's a
familiar
learning
with
curve,
this
that's for
locomotive.
sure.
So where am I going with this train?
First, could you cycle the open door button a couple times? I'm gonna look and see if
Yeah.
you get more people. For some reason, it's only loaded
I
2
get
of
a
the
horrible
cars.
buzzer.
Does not seem to be doing its thing. Like, I still only have 2 cars loaded for you.
Is it maybe where the doors are relative to the platform?
I don't think so. It always seems to, like, as long as there's a door on the platform. But it could be. Maybe back up a bit. And try
Cool.
again.
Stand by.
So Night Owl, this is the Ashmore Crossings pre-made map, but I have expanded it way past what is in the pre-made map. Yeah, let's just
How
get...
far back should I be coming? Like 10 meters?
Yeah, about that. That's probably good. We've got a door on the yellow stripe. I think that's what really matters.
Yep, I did not in fact get a horrible buzzer, and a bunch of passengers actually departed the train, so...
Okay.
Ah, toll! I think that's fixed it.
Well, it still only shows like one car with or two cars with passengers for me, so sometimes you just have to cycle it a couple times.
Let me. Oh,
The game is kind of funky like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it is still in early access. But if we only get two, that's okay.
yeah. Okay, moment. Let me. Ah. So it looks like, yes, the first car is not filled, but the second car and third car are filled. Okay, moment. Let's try a little bit farther back.
Yeah. I mean, in theory, all of these should be at the platform, because I don't think it counts at just where the yellow stripe is. Now, it does complain if you were, like, parked right under the stairs, and that's why I made the stairs narrower.
Ah. I will always appreciate that so many of the German diesel hydraulics have the cab from the center as God intended.
Too bad there's only one German engine in the game.
Well, to be fair, there's only 4 engines in the game total.
Is the Köf not a German Köf?
Mm-hmm.
It's not actually a coupe.
That's not a German.
Oh.
No. It's a piggy. That's the English translation for the
hang on.
nickname.
Ah! I have received large amounts of funds. And the front car is still not filled.
Yeah. Here, let's
Oh,
try.
well.
Let's try this.
There
Let
were
me
no
let,
first
let me
class
try. Let
passengers.
me try this. Pull forward just a little bit, and then try again.
Cool.
Okay, the question is, where am I trying to go?
No, okay.
Um,
That's...
The map only loads in when I go past it. Okay, that way's just a reverse loop, so I don't need to go that way.
hang on.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed, Jacob, is the map only loads when you get near that area.
At least on the client side. On the
So
host
you
side,
can't
it
just
does
see
a
the
bit
entire
better.
minimap. On the client side. If
yeah.
you're a host, it loads the whole thing.
All right, give it one more go.
But I guess
So
that
what I was-
on the
makes
door?
sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doors open.
Okay, that did
Did you
not.
turn the light on?
Let me try closing them and... Wait, there's a... What does this say? Current speed... Oh, no.
All right, hang on. I'm gonna try. Let me try disconnecting the cars again, and pull forward.
Sure.
Because maybe if we just have the one car, it'll load.
Maybe
I
it's
see what you're saying.
It's unloading all of the others and loading the one car.
No, it's actually not touching the one car at all. But now maybe if it's just it.
Yeah, if it's this
Well,
is the
if they're
only
not
one in the
coupled, it'll
consist.
change
Yeah.
that.
So you're disconnected. Give it a go.
Buzzer.
Buzzer.
So I assume that means outside of passenger loading zone.
That could be. That's interesting.
Well,
Oh,
I'll
I
just
wanted to
shove
go that
back
way.
severely.
Yeah, just shove back severely then.
Rückwärts.
Anyway, so I am right. What I would do is, well, actually, I don't know. Have you already gone past the logging camp with the flat cars?
I picked those up.
Okay, you pick those up. So I'm trying to see where you are on the map now.
I'm just past the water loading spot.
Okay. I was gonna ask you to pick those up, but you don't have to if you're already past it.
Well, I didn't pass it. I'm like right next to it.
Okay. I was gonna say you could pick those up, then head up to I guess the
I meant to take the sidetrack, but I didn't.
Okay. Alright, yeah, you are hooked up, Jacob. It automatically hooks up when you bonk into a car.
Oh, okay. I only saw one of the vacuum pipes fitted.
Yeah, it don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It only hooks up one, but it automatically closes the angle cocks too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it used to be
Shipping
you had
back
to do that
severely.
manually. Yep. Yeah, it used to be you had
Unless
to
the
do all that
ones
manually.
aren't coupled are open.
Yeah, that's true. But that usually happens when you've re-railed something.
Oh yeah. As we
Can
Can
found
you
out.
watch me and make
Yeah.
sure I don't pass yard limit or something?
You're good here, I think.
Brake supply.
Yard
Open
limit.
doors.
Just block the main. Be a man.
Okay, I see
Absolutely.
people in the first car. I still see people in the second car. I still see people in the third car.
Excellent. So I guess the passengers are just very stingy and only want to embark directly in front of the ticket booth.
I guess so. All right, let me throw
They
some.
could never cope with Amtrak.
Right. All right, let me throw some switches, and I will be telling you where you need to go.
Cool.
It's basically going to be.
Please tell me there are line side speed posts.
There's no speed limits in this game. I put up a few speed posts just because, but you don't have to obey them. Just rip the throttle open.
You can try.
The lights are all white.
The lights are all the lights are going to be whatever color they've decided to put themselves.
Moon signals.
We do have
The signals are a little broken.
Oh,
okay. So, you are
dare they give me a radio that doesn't function?
you are clear to Douglas Lake.
Is that a radio?
Douglas
Clear dude, Douglas Lake.
Douglas Lake, it is, well, if you look on the map I put in the Discord, it's not, you're going to go past a couple of stations before you get to it, but there's going to be 4 tracks with 2 platforms. Maybe 3 platforms.
4 tracks, several platforms, including an island. Sound good.
Yeah. Alright, have fun storming the castle!
Full send.
I'm gonna go make sure, double check on I am right. I think I can do this.
I'm good. Are these cars full of water? No, they're not. They're empty.
They should
no,
be
they
full.
are full.
I filled, yeah, I filled them all up in between streams.
Yeah, I just saw that they're full.
You know, I recognize that there are no speed limits. However, this feels unsafe.
Go whatever speed you feel like you should be going.
Now,
all about
now
the
that I will do.
vibes.
Keep in mind, your engine only goes up to 100 kilometers an hour. Only.
It's faster than
That is
mine.
faster than several of these curves should be rated at.
Yes, agreed. And yeah, you're gonna run through a lot of red signals because the signals sometimes just change to red and then stay there.
Oh, Deutsche Bahn Simulation.
Yeah.
That's a very sharp difference in grade.
Yeah, that's part of the default track too. Once you get past this next little junction, or this next little station that I think is called Burker Exchange, everything beyond there is stuff I've built.
Excellent.
I
Yeah.
love how the track is just kind of half buried in the dirt right here.
Yeah,
I think that's a client-side issue.
probably.
Oh, is this my stop?
Nope, keep going.
Cool.
You are an express train, you don't stop at Burker.
I should probably bring up that map. Ah, map.
Yeah, it's E for some reason.
Yeah, and the in-game map doesn't really scroll out that far. It's a little annoying.
The map should be K Fakata.
I mean, maybe it's a key that makes sense in Czech.
Oh.
Oh yeah, check keyboard might be different than a QWERTY keyboard. That might be where M is located on theirs.
Either that or the Czech word for map starts with an E.
Yep.
I don't think it does.
The German word for map starts with
Oh,
What did you
oh, that's.
What did you do?
a. Did you bin it?
One of the water cars decided to phase through one of the coal cars. However, I am coupled.
Is this a super elevated curve?
Apparently.
Yes. This is the
It's
first
just
one you're
the-
getting.
There is super elevation. They just added that.
And the bridge is super elevated too.
last
But
episode.
I have
Full send.
Oh,
yeah.
did you change some of the super elevation?
Yeah, I changed so that
Just
one river by the
yeah.
that one river by the first mine. I changed that one. But most of the other curves are not going to be super elevated for a bit because I have to go and rebuild each one individually.
Fixed it.
So,
I think it has to do with these cars being pushed up against the buffers, and the game just didn't like that.
that is possible. All right.
Signal green. And it is showing green the opposite direction.
Yeah, see that they don't work sometimes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's nothing coming the opposite direction.
It's me. I'm the opposite direction.
Yeah. Technically, I've got this signaled for bidirectional running, but at least in the places where I have signals. Once you get past the Pottsburg, there's no signals. I haven't gotten to that part yet. I also haven't set these up with to be properly signals yet. Except, well, the ones at the control point are, but they're also borked. They're stuck on red, and I can't get them unstuck. So, okay,
I'm heading to Douglas Lake, right?
Yeah, so you're going the right way. The next town is Pottsburg. You'll pass that one too.
Cool.
Oh no.
Okay, I am seeing Pottsburg. Okay, excellent.
Let me make sure. Yep. And yeah, you're about to get, not here, but the next set of crossovers is your last signals. After that, you are in dark territory, so just highball, because you're also the only train up there for a while. Caleb is gonna be behind you at some point.
Well, I don't like that much.
He's not gonna catch you.
I've only crashed into another train
Twice. But that was also partly my fault.
once. Granted, we were going the opposite directions. Actually, we did it twice. We both clicked on a switch, like one right after another, so we both thought we had thrown the switch to the correct direction. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no. So this area, Jacob, is where I'm planning to build a hump yard. For no reason other than I can, because I figured out that if you do it right, you can kick cars in this game.
Kicking!
Yeah.
I wanna do some kicking.
It's easier to drop cars, to do Dutch drops, than it is to kick cars. But you can kick cars.
I mean, I do love me a good Dutch drop.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow you for a bit, because I think Caleb's got his pattern down.
I'm just about to couple.
I've run out of
to-
notches.
Yeah, when you hit top speed also, you'll notice your engine throttle's down.
I did notice.
Which is nice.
Trainormous. Why do I get the feeling Caleb just shunted down a PSR train?
A what?
Precision scheduled railroading.
That's what the Deutsche Bahn needs. Maybe they'll be on time with that. Or more on time.
Because it works
with
out
that.
so well for Amtrak.
Yeah.
There's nothing precision or scheduled about that type of railroading.
I just want to gush for another minute that the German diesel hydraulics having center cab are just perfect. Because regardless of which way you're running long hood forward, and that's the correct way to run.
This man likes his Great Northern and SP&S.
The only thing better than a center cab is a box cab.
Box cab's good.
Yes.
All right, you're about a kilometer from
Give me
Douglas.
big chonky electrics. None of this streamlined stuff.
All right, you're about a kilometer from Douglas Lake, so I would kick off the throttle.
Oh, it's already off. I'm at a 35% brake set right now. And I'm gonna release in a little bit here once I hit about 60 kph.
Yeah, you should see the platforms before you come up to them.
I would hope so.
Yeah, I am hovering over the platforms now.
Track work ahead. I sure hope it do.
Oh, did I have a sign saying that?
No.
Oh. That could be a fun sign.
Oh shoot! Rapido is doing a new. They're doing a new release. Their HO scale Rio Grande ski train is back.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, the ski train is back. I did see that. That was pretty cool.
And they're doing this PB
Platform.
and they're doing the PB steam generator cars too.
Ooh, even better.
Now, with any kind of luck, I should get the rear of this car on the platform.
Not quite.
Darn! I shoved too far?
Close enough.
No, that's not acceptable. I will have to take a demotion.
The RAM I want, it's computer RAM.
The Ram you get, and it's a Dodge Ram.
The RAM I can afford, it's a truck. It's a Dodge Ram. Well, it's not even Dodge Ram anymore. They just removed Dodge from it. It's just Ram.
Oh,
It's a separate company now, which is so annoying. Yeah. Dodge still builds them. It's a separate brand / sub company. It doesn't make any sense to
Like
me.
Lexus.
So when you go and yeah, they're basically Toyotas. Oh wait, they are. What's the Honda equivalent? Acura.
there you go.
So GM could make so much more money if they did like GMC being the more luxury vehicle and Chevrolet be the work truck. But you know, that would mean doing something smart, and that's something General Motors doesn't know how to do.
Okay, you let off all the people, but you should probably open the doors so they get back on, because there weren't a whole lot here.
So you're just gonna let everybody off and then back on again.
Yeah. Because... yeah, there we go.
Okay, where am I this time?
And close your doors,
Oh, I'm-
and your next station is... So the next one you'll pass is called Wabakek Beach, but if you want to, you can skip past that one and go to Stamford, which is right next to the big yard.
Stamford as in Stamford Bridge, you say?
Yeah. Your other forward.
Yep.
The
Oops, had the silly thing in reverse.
Indeed.
Brain cell.
I wasn't holding the brain cell at that time. It belonged to someone else. I don't know who, but someone else.
But yeah, so for reference, Stamford is 13 kilometers away from you.
Oh, I got time.
Yeah.
So, map not to scale then, I take it.
No, not the scale.
Well, how far is Wabachek?
Wabakek Beach, it is 8 kilometers.
I might as well stop there.
Yeah.
8
now,
kilometers away is far enough, I think.
yeah. Now, admittedly, that is straight line distance, and the line is not straight, so... As you will find out as you first cross the causeway and then go straight into a slalom.
There's a causeway. I'm sorry, did you say slalom?
I did say slalom.
Huh.
Actually, I'm going to go teleport over to the slalom. This ought to be fun to watch. Not the least because these curves are super elevated too.
Ah! Well, this one doesn't look so bad.
Yeah, like I
Minor
said...
application of brake.
Yeah, the only way you can crash a train in this game is to go off the end of track.
Oh!
And buffers stop that pretty quick.
Yeah.
Do passengers not feel G-forces?
Nope.
Ah, what little training I have goes out the window. Full send.
Now, we should
It's like
probably
come
be
flying
careful.
around a corner way too fast.
Yeah, we should probably be careful about saying that. You never know if the dev's watching. And if he's not, he will be. He watches the VODs if he doesn't watch the stream.
That's rad. Give
He
the
does?
passengers G
Yeah.
sickness. Give me G sickness. If I am slamming the cars around, I feel like I should be
If you go too
punished.
fast around a corner too sharp, you just fall over.
Okay, alright.
No. But like accelerations sucks. It feels real bad.
So, are you just hauling the logs? Or did you stop for lumber?
What?
Okay, you just have the logs. That's okay.
Oh, was I supposed to leave those somewhere?
Yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna
well.
have you swing by the sawmill and drop off the logs and pick up the lumber. That's okay.
I just blew past it.
Yeah, I noticed. Alright. Is there another good spot I could get some views? I think we'll just head up the line and watch Jacob go by. Am I facing the right way? No. He'll come from that way.
Is there any major notable geographic figure near the town of Wabakek?
Yes. So you're going to have a long straight and then a curved bridge to the right. And then the platform is just off that bridge.
Okay, very good.
Let's see. I think you already went past the crossover at Wendover. Yeah, that's right outside the canyon. And yeah, these names are completely arbitrary. Wendover is named for the channel Wendover Productions, but Wabakek is just something I made up.
Ah. Then I can't mispronounce it.
Alright, I see you now. I'm hovering overhead. You're gonna come up on a lake on your right, and that straightaway starting after that is the one before the bridge.
Cool.
And then, yeah, it's a short platform, so you might not get all the people on and off. But yeah, it's only like 120 meters off the end of the bridge. So I would start braking as soon as you see the
As soon as
bridge.
it's bridge, yeah.
I'd say as soon as you see the bridge, which I have not super elevated yet.
Ah, duly noted.
Also, you probably saw somewhere, you can do reverse super elevation. You can super elevate it the wrong way.
Oh, oh,
It looks
Why?
goofy as all heck.
I don't know why. It's probably just the feature of how it's set up. It kind of makes sense because if you do it on straight track, what you get is a transition from super elevated one way to super elevated the other, which if you're in the middle of an S curve would actually, like, you know, make sense.
ah, I'm seeing the bridge now.
Yeah, it's just that when you then do it to an actual curve, your train looks like it watched too much Unstoppable. I kind of want to set up a curved viaduct somewhere.
Oh, this is a very short bridge, I see.
Yeah, but it is a curved bridge.
It is. Go ahead and decelerate to 30 for the approach to the platform.
And then let me think. For your next station after that, you'll go up a ways, you'll go through another crossover, and when you start seeing, I think it's when you start seeing desert is when you're going to be practically on it.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to identify other landmarks. At some point I'll get mileposts out here, or kilometer posts.
That would be greatly appreciated.
Maybe that'll be
posts.
that'll be another stream, kilometer posts. I just haven't decided if Thorny Lake...
Oh, look at that.
Perfection.
Beautiful.
I just haven't decided if Thorny Lake is 0 or 100 or 10 or whatever. I might make it 100 so I can build the other way from it too.
I have tragic news.
Couldn't unload
Despite
it.
being the best I could possibly park this train set, the front car did not unload.
That's probably because we filled the platform.
You missed.
No, the
not enough space.
the platform is too small for this train. This isn't wouldn't normally stop here. Yeah, just load everyone back up and go on to the next one. This is like this would be like for a local train.
Yeah, FD. Okay.
Yeah, the express train would continue probably even past Stamford to Schroeder.
Cool.
And from here, Stamford is 6 kilometers.
Hop, skip, and a jump.
Yep. And I'm just looking. I Am Right is 7.1 kilometers away.
See, I don't like that.
He just entered the slalom. Yeah, so up through here, it's going to be kind of, some spots are super elevated, some aren't. And I can't tell you exactly which ones are and aren't off the top of my head. But yeah, signals are something I need to add through here. More super elevation, kilometer posts. There's got to be a better name for those.
Now, you know what? I'll have to check because I don't. Now I have to check what the actual
posts?
usage is.
Distance post? Mileposts definitely sounds a lot better and easier to say, to be honest.
Alright, so looking at the map. You go around this curve, you go around another curve, and you'll hit the crossover. Or you'll go past the crossover at Chase. I don't even remember why I did that. I think because I was watching more jet lag and they were racing each other. I watched so much of that show.
Nice.
I think the ones north of Chase, or at least some of them, are supered.
Yeah, this curve, I don't think I should be taking at 100 kph.
But this next one you should.
Oh yeah, that's better. Yeah, approaching Chase.
I think there's a new control point on Cajon Pass that's called Chase. Or a newer one when they added the third track. Alright, trying to make sure the map loads in ahead of you.
I appreciate that greatly. I would not like to find the edge of the world.
It's happened to me once. One of the tiles just didn't load and my train was stopped on the edge of the world.
Interesting.
Yeah. Okay, you're getting pretty close to Stamford. You kind of got this little S-bend chicane. You got another trestle, and that's when you'll come into view of the station. So you don't have to stop there if you don't want to.
Well, I'll lay eyes on it and see how I feel. Oh, is that ground?
Huh?
Train went through ground.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. Again,
Noted.
it's a client-side thing. As long as there's track there, you're fine.
You'll know when you derail.
Yes. Okay, so here's the bridge.
Oh gosh, it loaded a chunk.
Yeah, this is Stamford. You got a station here, and then a big freight yard off to your right.
Well, you see, it's got a passenger overpass, which means I simply must stop here. That's how express trains work.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh!
But it's only on one side.
What?
I
Yeah.
had assumed the passenger overpass was at the midpoint of the station. It is most assuredly not.
Yeah, no.
Whoops.
Oops. No, this time it's on the end. I could make it longer and put it at the midpoint, but... Yeah, no, so...
Not working against my brakes, am I? I am not.
Yeah. So, actually, I'm going to throw the switch behind you so that Caleb goes into the yard. And
Ah, excellent. Make sure I don't overrun the points.
Yep. Oh, you're fine. You got plenty of space. So yeah,
I suppose I could zoom out and drive the train from the third person.
Ah, I
view.
see an island station. What was it called?
Wabakek. Wabakek Beach. So the one at Thorny Lake was originally not a long platform with the overpass in the center. That one was originally also at the end. And then I made it longer because it was only like 2 cars long.
Fair. Did I unload all of my cars? It appears that I have.
Yes.
Excellent.
I will say this station does actually look cool at night. I don't have the day-night cycle on right now. I like to leave it off when I'm building. So that, you know, I don't randomly find myself trying to build stuff in the middle of the night. So the next station...
That's fair.
Yep, the next station is only a couple kilometers up. And it'll be pretty obvious.
Cool. I haven't accidentally departed any of the platforms with the doors open, have I?
I don't think so. I think you've been pretty good about keeping them closed.
Excellent.
And Caleb, you're aligned into the arrival yard.
Okay. No idea how close I am, but, you know.
You are 3.4 kilometers from it.
Okay.
We got a nice long straightaway here. Well, it's kind of up on an embankment, but that's okay. Got some nice big super elevated curves.
But are the rails truly infinite?
Not yet. I haven't built that quite that much, but it's very big. It's a
Yeah,
lot.
this is very sizable, I must say.
Yeah, this map is way bigger than what you'd find in Railroads Online. I will still take any opportunity I can to dig at that game, just saying.
Nah, fair and reasonable.
Understandable.
How am I doing on fuel? Oh, I'm fine. I'm not even... Yeah, I haven't even used a quarter of a tank.
Alright, so you'll come out of this next curve and you'll be heading into the station.
Oh! Like this present curve?
Yeah, this present curve.
Oh!
But don't worry, the platform's still a bit down. Again, normally
Full apply.
normally you would have skipped
Yes, full apply.
normally you would have skipped the last station and gone to this one.
Yeah, that's fair.
So there will be one more station after this. And it's okay if you go past the platform because there's a loop track and you'll just come around right back to it. I have not built
Oh!
Yeah, I haven't built past the next station yet, so I've just got a loop so that you can turn your train around.
I like me passing loop. That brake setting should be sufficient. Did I get it?
Yep.
Ooh, look at that.
There you go.
I do like that when I close the door, it does actually soundproof the motor.
Yeah, I know, right? That's a nice feature.
It is nice, isn't it?
Alright, so you got another straightaway. You'll go under my logging spaghetti and then into the pass.
Under your what?
My
Never
log.
mind. Step Dodger.
Yeah. Although this one's more inspired by Camus Prairie. The proverbial railroad on stilts, as it were.
And this last one is Talon Lake, right?
Yeah.
Ah! Logging spaghetti.
Yeah! I should take a picture of
Did
this
you
to
see-
put on the Discord.
You got a license for this here trestle? Oh, goodness, you do not.
At least they gave you plenty of clearance under that one track.
Yeah! Yeah!
Clearance? Who needs clearance?
But yeah,
Just
up to
smash
Clarence?
through it.
yeah, you can't see it, but above you to the left, there's a logging camp and a coal mine.
Are you servicing it with a Class 08?
Not yet, because I haven't bought it yet. But I will.
And then what are you waiting for? We've made a bunch of money.
You'll need to send it to me. So,
Wait, what?
in the map key or the shop key, which is E, where it says money, there's a button with an arrow and a person figure.
Oh, yes, money.
You can wait till you get to Talon Lake, because you'll have more then.
Alright, fair. Is Talon Lake, Talon, Estonia?
Yeah, that's what I was
Or-
thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah, Estonia. It's the one across from Finland. And the reason I called it that is because I was watching, again, jet lag, and Sam and Tom were trying to get to Talon. But there was a
You know, we
storm.
have a very nice railroad museum there, I believe.
Yeah. They were just
I
trying to...
believe Tom. Was it Tom that could tell you?
I
Tom,
think
yeah.
so, yeah. But they were trying to get there from Vilnius, and their flight was getting delayed by a storm. And delayed. And delayed. And
Average
delayed.
Talon experience.
And it ended up costing them the game. They got so far behind that the other team got too far
You
ahead.
just take a train.
Is that a bird?
Possibly. They got birds
There's a
and...
bird!
Yeah, they got, like, birds and butterflies in this game. And I can place...
It's a bird. It's a plane. It's just a bird.
Yeah, and I can
Yeah,
place...
you can place animals. It's great.
Yeah. The problem is you can't control where they
You can
go.
place anything in this game. Yeah, they kind of just wander around in an area. So if it's on the tracks, they're just gonna walk in front of you. Instant hamburger.
Does blowing the horn get them off the tracks? Are we in Lionel Train Town territory?
We are not.
No. They just keep on walking like you don't exist, and then kersplat.
And then you phase
Could
right
make me
through 'em.
incredibly happy if blowing the horn got them to move off the track. Or didn't in the case of elk. Or caribou, sorry.
I
My
believe.
dad watched an elk jump off somebody's car hood.
That sounds about right.
Okay. You
Down
are
in California
on the
somewhere.
approach.
Like it jumped out.
When you say approach, am I like, oh, I see the
Total
station
Bitcoin.
platform?
Yeah.
You'll know.
We need more apply. More apply more readily.
Oh, wait, I can just. Yeah.
I will say, the brakes are very responsive.
Yes.
They are on the passenger trains.
I mean, just in terms of like how fast I pressurize the line and stuff.
Oh yeah. So you have a really long freight train. Then you hit your brakes, you go to 100, and you're like, why am I not stopping? I'm only going 20 kilometers an hour.
Yeah, this platform is super long. I probably didn't need to make it this long.
I appreciate it. Oh gosh. So now, for the return trip, we're just gonna go straight ahead.
Yep.
We're just gonna go from Talon all the way back to Thorny Lake. That's the plan.
Yep.
Full steam ahead, I guess.
Full diesel ahead, thank you.
Full diesel
yeah.
ahead. Full
Easy diesel
throttle.
hydraulic.
Highball.
Highball! I gotta get the passengers on first.
Yeah. He's gonna highball through the yard.
I wanna highball through the everything.
Alright. So I'm just gonna make sure the one crossover you need next to Thorny Lake is set so that you can get back to the platform. Oh, and if you want to, you can send me the money now.
Oh yes!
So who's gonna do the shunting here at the yard?
Well, how about this? I'll take the V100 and I'll do the, why are the log cars still moving?
They shouldn't be.
It'll
I
be,
am a
it'll be
true
fun.
patron. Critical question.
You
I-
so much money.
I am noticing that my locomotive has battery charging, oil pressure, engine hot, and fuel low gauges. Can I overheat my engine?
I don't know. I don't think
Because-
so. Not yet, anyway.
I don't think
Because
so.
the presence of
Not
an oil
yet, I
pressure
don't
lamp
believe.
and an engine hot lamp would seem to indicate that I can lose oil pressure, thus making engine hot.
That might be a future thing. It would not surprise me if he's got.
did.
It would not surprise me if there are things where he has
move.
set
What
it
the
up.
heck? Why did they move?
I don't know, but you also seem to be missing a hopper. I only count 5. Oh, that's right. You left one behind because the mine didn't load it.
Yeah, it wasn't full, so I couldn't fill it. So I'm like, oh well.
Yeah, I set the handbrake on that first flat car, just so you know. I'm also
okay.
noticing the bonus is only 18% on those.
Yeah, and it'd probably be more if it.
Well, because last time it was 100% when we came here.
Oh no, not again.
Did you
Yeah,
just...
this is way too fast for this curve.
Not again.
Caleb.
They moved
Caleb.
inside.
Popcorn?
What?
Yeah. So, here,
Popcorn.
how about this? Do we want to, Jacob, do you want to stop your train and I'll reset the
Yeah,
server.
that's fine with me.
Respawn the engine.
Emergency.
You've got too much fuel in there for me to want to respawn it.
Oh.
We'll just reset the server and see if that fixes it.
Yeah. Like, they weren't there when I was backing up to them. And then when I coupled, they instantly teleported back this way.
Oh, that emergency brake is horrid. Alright, ready.
Alright, un momento. I'm gonna set the mid-card screen.
It's just a little squealy noises. I wonder if
So-
it's my internet just being weird.
Could be, but I mean, it could also just be the fact that the server's been going for 2.5 hours.
Has it been that long
Yeah.
already?
Well, you haven't been on that long, and he hasn't been on that long, but that's when I started playing.
Ah.
Domino's Japan has an... I would 100% eat that.
By the way, Jacob, if you're not watching the stream, you should probably take a look at the moment and see what my mid
Ooh,
mid
yes.
card is. Because I have a fun one for when I have to like put up a screen. So that's
Not curve.
that's from when I was first testing the ability to wreck a train.
Seems like it's worked.
Alright, here, let me take a moment and see if I can get the train to move before I let you back on. I guess I'll get the code.
Oh gosh, for my sanity, I have to turn off the audio on the stream.
Yeah. That do be how that work.
Wonder if they'll add a cab car.
Okay, on my end, things are working right, so you can come on in. Look in the Discord. And yeah, so I would say, Caleb, if you can get the I'll deal with the coal cars, and then I'll take those up to the mine and bring them back here. Oh wow, things got weird in a hurry. Like the ground is glitchy.
I muted myself. I'm sitting here talking and no one can hear me.
I've got
Fool.
I've got a fun ground glitch. I mean,
Okay,
it's
bye. I'll just fall through the world real quick. There we go.
like I've got a fun ground glitch where it's like the the tile is there, but it's just black. And as I look around, it changes which tiles go black.
Fun.
Yeah. But okay, now I have enough money, so I'm gonna buy another V100 and a Class
That's
08.
nice. Why do mid-century modern houses look so good? Is it because they're colorful?
My hot take is that the removal of color from personal dwellings is, while I understand the impetus for it, I dislike greatly.
I don't want millennial gray, white, and black. I want color and I want
Well,
things.
yeah, see, but
Not
here's
give
the
me
thing, right?
pluralism, give me
The
stuff.
logic. Oh, I'm in space.
Yeah, that I fell through the game.
Ah,
When I
fixed it.
joined.
I'm free.
Yeah, that tends to
Okay.
happen.
Which one was I gonna do? I was gonna move
Ooh, in a
the
track
water.
somewhere.
You were gonna take the logs and unload those.
Oh, okay. Since you are moving the V100 out of the way, and I'm already coupled to these, I will.
Yeah, I need
Am I
a.
just unloading them here?
Yeah, just unload them here.
Great news! I
Okay.
found my train.
Good.
I need to fuel this thing up. I figure what I would do is I'll unload the coal cars, take those and the log cars to the mine and the other place, and the camp, and then you can take the water cars up to Talon Lake and start working on those. And
but
then
you buy the VR08.
yes, I did buy the Class 08, but I haven't put it up there yet. So I will do that when he gets up there.
Excellent. But yeah, so like the whole idea behind making everything like gray and beige and white is because everything's a resale market, and like yeah, sure, nobody really likes those colors, generally speaking. Like some people do, but like most people
wrong,
are not
but yeah,
going
no.
to pick it as a favorite, right? But if you do like green, for example, you know, there's a good chance that, you know, a lot of people's like furniture or other personal belongings won't match. So it is bad to do that for like an apartment or something like that. But because so much is like centered around resale value, for better or for worse, you know, it's better to go with like a neutral palette from their point of view. So that way not everyone's trying to repaint their, you know, apartment or rental home like every like, you know, tenant.
Yeah.
Twice or 2 or 3 times.
Oh, and no, we were fine. I was
Scared
watching.
me.
And yes, Night Owl, thank you for reminding me I still have the standby screen on.
Ah!
You forgot to turn it off.
I've done that a couple times. It could be worse. There's been a few streams where I forgot to turn off the, turn on my mic.
Oof. Also, wow, that was a close call.
Did you just see it?
On the stream, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still clear away for the Grand Circle tour, right?
Yeah, you're still clear.
Marvelous.
I don't think either of us will get out on the main line before you come past, so you won't get the pleasure of passing us. But you are clear for your tour.
Lovely. I'm about 5 kilometers away as the crow flies.
Yeah, it's gonna take longer than that for us to get these cars sorted out, so... You might be able to look over and see us doing our work.
Great news, I have figured out how to turn on the tracking camera for the map.
There's a tracking camera on the map.
Yeah, if you double click the crosshair top left of the map.
Really?
No way.
I didn't know that.
That would have been so useful a while ago.
Well, see, I was like, what would be an intuitive way for the function of this button to work? What if I double tap it?
And it just started doing that. Nice.
It just works.
How come I never thought about that? Like, I never thought to double click it.
Yeah, neither did I.
I am
The
going
American
backwards.
mind
I
does
meant
not
to-
comprehend.
Apparently not. Can't be because our brains are fried, because at least we comprehend air conditioning.
Microwave.
I learned it's illegal to have air conditioning in Greenland,
Interesting.
which makes some sense.
I mean,
you-
It is the land of
It's all-
ice.
Yeah, you shouldn't really
but
need it
sometimes
there.
it does get a little warm. And when I say sometimes, I mean very rarely.
All right, now I have to declare my biases. I'm from the desert. So
yeah.
So
Dude.
while I did have an air conditioner in one of my childhood homes, we mostly had swamp coolers because it is so dry that putting
yeah.
moisture into the air is not a problem. But I am a
In
big
fact, you'd rather
advocate for
put-
big ceiling fan good.
Ah, yes. The one company whose name is just literally Big Ass Fan.
I'm
think that's what
partial
it is.
to whatever ancient 1917 fan is at work.
I just watched a
I
video
think
not too
it's
long ago about the
Hunter?
ceiling fan.
Was
I'm
it
stuck.
was it the Technology Connections video?
Yes, it was the Technology Connections video.
Through the magic of buying 3 of them. That was a good video.
It was. Also, I want to when I build a house, I'm putting what are they called? They go around the windows on the outside of the house. What are those called?
Shutters?
No, not shutters. Also, I would like to do shutters, but they not canopy. What's the word? Dang it!
Awning?
Awnings.
Yeah, that word. Awnings. I'm putting
The fact that
awnings
both
on.
of us got that, we shared the brain cell in that moment. Bye, guys.
Bye!
I see you, and now you're gone. He doesn't have pupils. He just has soulless black eyes.
Who? What?
Uh-oh. Why are you not unloading the train?
I don't know. I just tried it too and it didn't, so that's weird.
What in the world?
Well, the passengers will almost always unload, so we've got that going for us.
Oh, it won't let me unload this car.
Well, it unloaded for me, so... Here, I'll sell those real quick. Alright, if you just want to leave those cars there, I'll pick them up with this, and you can use your engine to get started on the water.
I can do that.
I have $4 to my name
Oh
and
no.
a dream.
Can you not disconnect?
I did, but it didn't visually disconnect. I have an idea.
Well, hang on a second. If I wander over there and just let my train roll... The coupler disconnected, but the hose did not, weirdly enough. So I have now fixed that. Everything is
I
disconnected.
guess you could say that makes Caleb a Hoosier.
Yeah.
What
I am very funny.
are you?
I'm just trying to do enough mildly amusing jokes to get the attention of Jason Tron from Rapido.
Night Owl says...
No, they have to do the bad puns, I think.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
what
I
it
did.
was.
Oh.
So from Night Owl, funny thing talking about swamp coolers, they are useless here, but they sell them as potable air conditioners. I'm assuming that's portable air conditioners.
Yeah, I have. That is something that I noticed when I moved here. Is that so many people are like, oh, look at this portable air conditioner. At
I
one of
have
the
one
previous
of those.
places I worked, management was like, "We've bought you an air conditioner," and I
And
was
you're
like,
"Oh, cool."
"No,
And it's
no,
a
no, no, no,
tiny
no."
swamp
So
cooler.
my response was, "How can we have an air conditioner? We're inside and we don't have a way to properly vent to the outside." And none of the windows open. We'd have to run it through the door. How did you buy an air conditioner? And it comes in, and I told my manager at the time, I was like, you know so-and-so, I bet this is a swamp cooler. which means it
to
won't
fill it
work
with water.
here. And it came in, and it wasn't
enough.
even. It had like a plastic bucket that you could fill water and it came with some like ice packs. And I was like, boss,
They sell these tiny.
we
they're-
can try this, but I'm telling
not
you
gonna
right
work.
now, I'm going to tell the general manager that this isn't going to work. And I'm willing to try it because I know we're all suffering, but I'm going to tell you right now it won't work. 3 days later, we had management send it back.
Ah!
I bought. So at Ace Hardware, they sell these tiny little personal air conditioners. It's basically a tiny swamp cooler.
I love that. for
And
them.
when I say tiny, I mean it is literally like the same height as a Kleenex box and marginally bigger than the square Kleenex boxes. It's not very big. It's
I don't
adorable.
think that would have enough evaporative surface area to like actually be that effective. I think you would actually have better luck with one of those like little kitty fans with like a squirt gun in it.
So basically how it functions is it's basically a little fan. It's pretty much a PC fan, like a 120 millimeter PC fan. Is that the standard size? But it's basically a PC fan with misters in front of it.
See, that is actually like way better than what I thought it was gonna be.
And it
Like,
also
bet that would
has
actually be not
this-
terrible.
It also has this like felt. It almost looks not like a filter, but it has like these felt pads in it. And what what the instructions tell you to do is you soak that with water, and then you put that in the freezer to freeze the water in the felt. And then after, it's frozen, you slot it into the machine. The cold water that's being sprayed through the little nozzles spray over it and get even colder, and then it sprays onto you.
See, that's like not terrible. Like every time
No,
you gave
it's
part of the
just really
explanation, I
tiny.
was like, "This is gonna be bad. That's a dumb idea. Why would they?" And then there was like a moment where it's like, "Oh, actually, no, that's pretty good."
And it was like, I want to say it was sub $60, I think. Where is it? It doesn't have a price tag on it. I just remember I bought it at Ace Hardware.
That's like not terrible.
No, it actually isn't. I used it when I worked at the O'Reilly and it worked great. Like, I just stand there and I have this little cooler just blowing somewhat chilled air in front of me. Oh no, it's a Arctic Air Pure Chill 2.0 is what it says. So
Someone
can't- I
give this
can't reach
man
it.
an Ace Hardware sponsorship.
I know. I love Ace Hardware. I used to. They don't have the type of wood that I like to buy anymore.
I
They're
mean,
needed.
I went to
And they're all like franchises, right?
Yeah, they're all franchise now.
Yeah, I mean, I've been to Ace Hardware, but growing up, we always went to True Value. For
Dude,
one,
there used to be a True Value in my hometown, and it's long gone now,
Yeah.
which is sad.
I mean, for
that was
one,
a sad day.
for one, the guys who owned it went to our church, and for two, it was right at the base of our hill, so it was like a block away. Whereas Ace Hardware was all the way on the other side of town, which wasn't that
Yeah.
far because it was a small town, but still.
I wish I could sympathize, but I have no idea what the store is.
Oh,
They're
it's a
both hardware
smaller
stores.
chain. hardware store.
Yeah, like I figured it was a hardware store, but I know nothing about it. Didn't have those.
Oh
words.
right, yeah, you're not from the Pacific Northwest.
All right, so I am heading on.
Evaporative air cooler. That's what it's called.
That would be a swamp cooler.
Yeah, it's basically a swamp cooler. It's
Now-
little.
Now, don't get me wrong. I think actually the term swamp cooler is like bad publicity for swamp coolers
Because
because
if you're
swamp coolers
using
are
it in a
actually
swamp-
helpful if you're in anything that's not a swamp. Like if you're in the desert, swamp coolers are great. And I feel like people hear swamp cooler and they're like, "Ew, it's gonna get all muggy." Which I mean,
had
yeah.
a swamp cooler, like
but,
a
like-
big swamp cooler for a while, but it does get kind of humid up here sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. And I live like right next
So
to
then
the
I went
water
and
for
bought-
work, so
Yeah. And then I bought an actual air conditioner that just has the pipe or the hose that plugs into the window, and I've never gone back to anything other than that. I had the same
Big
one
fan.
that I bought at I've had the same one that I bought at Sears before they went under. And it's just been awesome. Thing has
may I
not
interest
failed
you
me
in large fan?
much. Man. I've done those before. Oh, am I unloading the water here, or am I going somewhere else with it?
Unload it here. Or there, because I am no longer there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, unload it there, and then you'll take the empty cars up to Talon Lake.
I believe I've overrun my platform.
I thought you were going straight back.
Congratulations.
I thought you were going straight back to Thorny Lake.
Yeah, I believe I've overrun my platform.
At Thorny Lake? Already?
Yes. Big passing loop, right?
That was Douglas Lake.
How have I ended here?
You keep going.
Well, it was a loop. I looped.
I don't know how you looped, because you did a 90-degree there, but...
Oh, I see. That it was just so tight. I assumed it was a.
No.
Ah,
There is a loop so you can turn around and go go back there, but,
you know what? I gotta grab some laundry real quick. So I'm gonna shove back. Unless no one's gonna be using this line for a minute.
you'll be fine.
Alright, yeah, because I don't want to stop on main, but I also don't want to just leave the engine unattended, traveling at speed.
Yeah, don't do that.
Hit the stop button when you come to a stop so you don't waste fuel idling.
I don't think that happens. I don't think it
Well, we'll
burns
find
fuel
out.
when it's stopped. And Night Owl, he
Oh.
has a portable air conditioner in his game room. Bought it from an Amazon computer built. It's a heater. Oh. The
Nice.
computer. No, he bought the cool air conditioner from Amazon. The computer is the heater.
I have
It
had
must
that
be
exact same
running
situation.
AMD everything.
Alright, the fuel state's at 68%. We'll see if it drops at all.
Alright, so what I want to do now is... I built this little runaround, so I want to stop these log cars in the runaround so I can get past them when I come back down with the coal cars.
Oh, you took the
Yeah, I took the log cars, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to load the log
what
cars...
engine did you use?
The V100.
But it's still parked here.
No, I bought another one.
Oh, you bought another one to park up there.
Yeah. Well, there's going to be two of them stationed at Stanford, I think, is the idea.
No, okay.
Something like that.
Ooh, maybe you should paint them a different color other than the red.
Yeah, so I'll make this one, maybe this one I'll do the green and yellow.
That sounds good.
Okay. So I'll load up these coal cars, and then I'll drop those in the mini yard here, and then I'll load the log cars. And then I'll take I'll take that... What do I do here, then? I guess I take the log cars to, technically I should be doing this with two different engines. Or technically what I should have done is had you take the flat cars up to Talon Lake and use the log engine to bring them back down to the logging camp, and then just use this to get the coal cars to and from Stanford. But that's okay. I can always teleport things around as needed or move them off camera.
That's true.
So I'll just take everything up to Talon Lake and meet you there.
Oh, right, I can unload 2 cars at the same time.
Yeah. He has an i9-990K or 9900K, 128 gigabyte RAM with an Intel. Ah, dang it! Overloaded that coal hopper. He caught me monologuing.
Caught me monologuing.
He got me monologuing, and then I overloaded the coal hopper.
It happens.
Yeah. Well, I'll give the mine some time to catch up then. I guess I could put another mine head here somewhere. That would at least speed up the mining process. It wouldn't give me more storage space.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's maybe do that real quick. Let me get this engine a little bit of speed. Put another tower back here. Back here. Alright, 3.
Alright, moment of truth. Have I burned any fuel? Not discernibly, no.
You were at 64% before, so if you're still at 64%.
I was at 68 before, and I'm still at 68.
Well, there you go. Myth busted.
I mean, then again, it might just be incredibly low fuel consumption.
It might be, but
Yeah.
I usually just leave the engines idling and don't see any effects from it. Alright, that's all of those loaded, so let's go down. Intel ARB, not a bad graphics card for $250. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Remind me before the next stream, I did buy a couple more of those big passenger cars, so we could put those onto that train too. Then you get a nice 5-car train rolling down the line. Alternatively, we put those two at the station in a different color, and that's our local train. Or we could use the Thunderboxes for the local train. Because you can change the color on the big cars to blue, red, or green. The default is green.
Oh,
Oh, that's why I teleported, huh? Did I disconnect for a second?
Maybe?
I have no idea where
elephant
I
in the sky. Go up, it's on the ground now.
am. I can't zoom out far enough.
I'm
To
still in
see
my
where-
locomotive, easy peasy.
I fell through the map and got teleported somewhere random.
Oh,
Foolish.
no.
Should've just stayed in your locomotive.
Oh, I found the track. I found where I need to be.
But yeah, so Bandan, the real question on everyone's mind is
That's
when
good.
is the Railroad Tycoon 3 multiplayer match gonna happen?
Not sure. That if we have to do that at someone's house, then it's going to be when we can all find time to get to someone's house.
Fair enough.
I have a house.
With enough
This
computers.
is true.
With enough computers, I should
I
add.
have a laptop.
Yeah.
I might have 2 laptops.
Yeah,
actually.
Hans has offered to host.
Yeah,
It would just be a matter of I'd have to
Went over it.
bring my computer and monitors over if we wanted to stream it too.
Yeah, true.
That is true.
Is that a cow? Moo! That's a cow.
Moo cow.
Nvidia lost its mind on the prices. Well, I think that's just everyone who makes RAM lost their mind on pricing.
Concur.
Yeah. If you're gonna buy a new computer, you might as well go to like Costco and get a pre-built.
I went to Best Buy and got one. That's the one I'm using right now.
Alternatively, you could do that too. I went to Costco just because Costco has good return policy.
Yeah, they do.
I built my own PC.
I was,
Alright.
I was going to do that, but I did it right as RAM prices were skyrocketing. So I changed
Yeah.
my mind and went for a pre-built. But I had several people encouraging me to build my own computer. And then I like went to one of those websites that allows you to assemble your kit and look at all the pricing, and the pricing was
PC part kicker.
I think that was it. And the price was like $1,700, and this thing cost less than $1,000
Yeah, that's real good.
Nice.
for
I believe
for
I'm in
comparable
Pittsburgh.
specs. Did you go past the freight depot? Yeah.
I believe that's what I witnessed, yes.
Yeah, you went through Pottsburg.
What's that sign? Oh, 60 kbh. Too bad.
Yeah, ignore that. I keep meaning to fix that. I thought
It's
it'd
just
be
that one bridge.
yeah, it's just that one bridge, and honestly, that bridge ought to be 100 because it's steel. Well, maybe 80.
80 would make more sense.
Some of the branches I've got signs for 50, but I haven't been very consistent on artificial speed limits yet.
Great news, the Class 211 has the 2 most important thermoregulation devices, big fan and radiator. I believe I'm not dreadfully far from the station now.
No, you're getting pretty close.
No way.
Alright, time to do
I'm gonna
the...
pass Ponderosa here shortly.
Ponderosa's on a different line. but you'll pass Burker
Or the
Exchange.
junction to Ponderosa, rather.
Yeah. Originally, I was going to send the main line through Ponderosa, but then looking at the map more, I went, it actually makes more sense to go this way. So Ponderosa is now kind of on a branch, but it's still got a big sawmill there. And
is there a particular objective we're trying to reach with the main?
No. I'm just building it as I see fit. I probably won't expand it for a bit. I should really catch up on, you know, updating it all to super elevation and putting in all the signals and all that.
How much money do you think I'm going to earn? Does the money just go up, like, based on distance?
Yeah. I don't know if there's a cap on it, though.
Yeah, if there's no cap, then it would be exactly the same monetarily wise to just run between the two terminals.
Well, the thing is, it's based on straight line distance.
Burger.
So it might actually get you more money to, like, make stops at a few stations on the way if that gets you more, like, a longer distance.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
you basically have to plot out the differences between stations as the crow flies and figure out when there's a substantial enough change to warrant stopping.
yeah. But that's if you're doing it for pure optimization. In my case, it's just like, yeah, this looks like a good spot for a big station.
Choo-choo fun.
Yes.
Alright, I passed Burger, so
Yep, you are very close.
you're gonna start applying brakes here.
You should slam through a crossover at the Y pretty soon. Which you'll need to do...
I believe I'm at the station.
You are at the station, yes.
Excellent. And look at that, I'm coming in at a perfectly reasonable 20 kph.
Alright, I'm gonna take all these cars up to Talon and wait for Caleb.
Okay. No, you're not letting me uncouple, game.
And that way I can also unload these and plop down the Class 08. Ideally, I really ought to get more and more flat cars so that we can just, like, drop off log cars and then pick up loaded cars and let someone else do the switching and the unloading and the processing, waiting, and all that. But I haven't gotten there yet, because that takes a lot of in-game money. And at the time that Caleb joined, I was down to my last couple $1,000.
Nice.
So I opened the doors and nobody actually departed the station? Oh, no, they've all departed.
They all departed, you probably just picked up more new ones. As nice as I kind of like the idea of using door open, door close, but I kind of feel like it needs to be like an unload load button sometimes.
Alright, well, the passenger train is presently full of passengers.
Excellent.
Good.
So I'm going to shut doors and then take a look around.
Oh, I might have an issue here.
Does the issue require the rescue curve?
The issue is that my engine is no longer strong enough to shove these 7 log cars back up to collect the coal hoppers.
Oh no.
Is the Class 08 just that anemic?
Well, I'm using the V100.
Oh.
I haven't put down the Class 08 yet, but maybe I should. Let's see if that helps.
Double head. So, do you know how much starting funds you get?
I don't remember off the top of my head.
Okay, because I gave you everything I owned earlier, and that was 146,000. From this run, just the 2 terminals, I got 68.74 thousand.
Woo, that's pretty good. I think you gave me more last time, though.
Yeah, I gave you 146 earlier.
Yeah.
But then the question is, how much of that is starting money?
It's either 25 or 50,000. I don't remember now.
Oh, yeah, then definitely this is a lot more. Or the previous was a lot more.
Okay. I am now double heading with a Class 08 and a V100, and all I have to do is go down the hill and up to Lake Talon. So I'm probably going to run out of fuel in the Class 08, and I'm probably going to break its gear. Well, you can't actually break gearboxes in this game, but if you could, I would, because this thing is going to go way faster than it's meant to.
I'm learning that I start with a locomotive and 2 Dønnebygsen.
You start with the locomotive, a Dønnebygsen, and a flat car.
It looks like from this inventory, I start with 1 Kuf, 2 Dønnebygsen.
Yeah, you start with 3
5 platforms, 2 hopper fags.
5?
Well,
And-
some of that might be stuff that's already in my inventory, and I haven't put down yet.
Ah, perhaps.
Unless they've changed what you start with, which is possible.
Yeah, it is definitely possible. Oh,
Does the open door button work for the Thunderboxes?
Yes.
yes,
Oh,
it should.
glorious.
I don't see why it wouldn't.
All
I'm
right.
going to put 2 more Thunderboxes in between these Kufs.
All right. I am now running my Class 08. It's being shoved at 101 kilometers an hour. Real life top speed on an 08 was about 25 kilometers an hour. The real life Class 08 was quite literally a 15 mile an hour engine. The 09s, I think, could go 25. If I remember what Lori said right. Run onto that track. Oh, I should probably put down a fuel thing. If I'm gonna stage this engine here.
And I need to bring these cars to the end of the line, right?
Yeah.
That's where you want, right? Yeah.
Yep, I'm almost there. I gotta go find my train. Thing is, if your train ends up in a chunk that's unloaded, it just freezes in place, but it'll, like, keep going as soon as you get back to it. So I left my train, and now it's just sitting right where I left it, basically. And then once it loads in again, the world loads in again, it keeps moving at its prior speed.
Nice.
It's kind of fun.
I have an important question. Are these Kufs actually, like, MU'd together?
Yes! You should have a little thing that says control from
Oh.
here. It's kind of cool because it works even when they're not directly connected to each other. That's why I was running them push-pull up to one of the mines where I put a platform.
I have great news because now you can run a 4-car push-pull service.
Nice.
Which I think I may. Will the curve be set for that run?
Yeah. Although you can jump into another Koof and then change to run from that one too. Whoa! Oops. Uh-oh. I just wrecked a whole bunch of cars.
Ah.
So, all the flat cars just went in the dirt and one of the hoppers.
What did you do that for?
Apparently, one of my tracks was not actually connected, even though everything said it was.
Again.
Again. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna see if we can salvage this. I think it was just one hopper. I think I can salvage the other 4. But it does mean that we're gonna lose the loads and all the flat cars.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, this happened last stream when we were testing out the other yard.
Yeah. That sucked.
It sucked. Oh, that's right. I had both ends of this engine were coupled to something. So we'll re-rail that one. Re-rail this one. Maybe I lost 2 hoppers. I can't tell. Yeah, I lost 2 hoppers. The last one was just barely off, so it won't let me rescue it.
Big sad.
Big sad. Big sad.
Happens.
It happens. Yeah, what the heck? That track was... I thought it had my switch set for the other track anyway. What the heck, game?
On the bright side, things are going great in Nut Curve Land.
Alright, I'm just gonna actually delete the flat cars because I'll do another run with them later.
Wait, is this check? I think this is check. Wait, if this is a check locomotive, I should get my hat. Oh, brakes.
Jim, and the biggest one.
I thought my switch was lined and it wasn't.
Alright, I'm not going to bother taking the 2 hoppers back up to reload, but I might teleport back over to the logging camp and with the 08 once I get a little more fuel in it.
If you throw a switch underneath the consist, will it derail that consist?
I don't think so. I don't think it lets you throw a switch under a consist. And I don't think... Unless there was like some early game nonsense, I don't think I've managed to multi-track drift the train in this game.
Fortunately, you cannot multi-track me.
First thing Caleb tried.
I've done it in Derail Valley.
Yep, I've done that.
Sound Transit did it recently. I think like 2 nights ago?
Well, they tried. It didn't work very well.
Yeah, like just a couple days ago. On game day, no less.
No, it's an Ed Sheeran concert. You know, I'm gonna take a moment and just look at the rest of these tracks and make sure they're good. Since I had...
Wise.
I should get the little notice saying imperfect rail connection, which I didn't see before, but it's possible that I just missed it.
You have to be in first person to see it.
Yeah, but I thought I
nearer to
checked
Kind
it.
of annoying.
But I thought I checked it that way. I think what happened is I like clicked and it wasn't quite on the link point. So it just built it nearby, which happens sometimes. Yeah, I think I'm good now. Okay, so I'll stuff all the hoppers together. I'll go fuel up the 08 a little bit, and then I'll head up to the camp. So you'll get 3 loaded and 2 empty hoppers up here. But you'll want to do the water thing first anyway. And wouldn't you know it, ZVK Studios wasn't even here to ask for chaos. I mean, that's usually an angry rag.
Entropy is rising.
I mean, that's usually an angry rag timer thing anyway, but, you know.
Can I place more passengers on the platform to fill up the thunderboxes?
Yes.
Outstanding. This is going to be the most sought-after passenger service in the entire country.
Alright, so I'm gonna do this. Wait, hang on, is the fuel port on this side or is it on the other side? It might be on the other side. Oh yeah, it was on the other side on this one. $2.15 a liter. Gas prices these days are insane. Alright, we'll just do that much because if you haven't noticed, if you delete an engine, you'll get any fuel goes into your storage, but only up to 1,000 liters. If you've got more than 1,000 liters, the rest is just lost.
Huh.
Alright, so I need to say teleport to there.
So I'm discovering that for the Kuf train,
Mm-hmm.
I have to hit open doors on both locomotives in order to actually fill all the coaches.
Really?
Oh, I just might not have enough passengers here, actually.
That's also possible.
I do not have enough passengers here. The platform simply cannot keep up with how many passengers are going to be riding the overdue.
Nice.
Yeah, like I
It's gonna
said,
be just like my favorite Australian passenger consist, the overdue. Are we now in business? I think we're now in business. Yes!
I'm here.
You're there?
Yes, I have arrived.
Okay, so you should see the water loading track. Oh, I might not have made the tail long enough. You might have to break your train into chunks and load it.
Oh, I see.
But it looks like there is enough water to fill all those cars. Barely.
Oh gosh.
Mhm.
I do not recommend running through the thunder boxes with the doors open at full speed. Don't recommend it.
What did you do?
No, it hurts. It hurts the brain. If you want to try it before I depart, be my guest. I feel unwell.
Nice.
So, which way is this mine you speak
Well, there's a bunch of mines. So,
of?
Yes.
The mine passenger run you mentioned.
from Thorny Lake, you're gonna go out the same way that you left before, but you're gonna go up that Y instead. And then it's all the way up that line.
So that's to Ponderosa?
No. So the first Y right out of the station. I think on the Discord map it's marked as Steamtown because that's what someone in the comments suggested.
Oh, so that's the diverging route from the first Y when
Yeah.
leaving the... Okay. Is that diverging or is that normal? Well, the main goes to the left, so I'm assuming this is diverging.
Yeah.
We ball. .40 kph maximum speed and a dream. Comrades, I'm not moving.
Have your brakes come off yet?
Yes. Sand?
That one might need sand. I know the Class 08 does. The other engines don't seem to.
I'm doing 2100 RPM. I'm gonna back off, and I'm gonna check to make sure that the other locomotive doesn't have its brakes on.
Might be a good idea.
Because I was not moving, and I do not think all of these passengers weigh that much. All these passengers weigh that much. I have to do something about this.
Time for some drastic action.
Really? 4 Dünnerbüchsen are enough to stop? Really? This is a shunting engine.
I'm surprised. I would think 2 of them would be able to do it.
Alright, sand on. Brakes off. Pressure is all the way released. Handbrake off. Regulator zoom. Okay, maybe I'm on a grade. Maybe I need to shove backwards.
This guy drives a Bronco, an old Bronco, and he goes, how it feels to floor it and watch the gas gauge move more than the speedometer.
Alright. This is fine. We can remedy this issue before I have another curve.
We've had first
And
curve,
if
yes, but what
that
about
doesn't
second or
recommend
third
the issue-
curve?
This is third curve. If the third curve does not remedy the issue, we may have a different problem. Does this one have gas? Oh well, I guess we'll find out.
All right, here we go again. I've got a Class 08, 7 log cars, one of which is double length, and we're gonna head back to Townland Lake again. And we'll see how much speed I pick up going downhill, and how much I've bled off by the time I actually get to Townland Lake. Or Lake Talon.
However you say it.
Yeah. Train, come back! I'm just gonna...
I can fit all but 2 of these tank cars in here.
Oh.
So this one has no fuel, but
There's a fuel rack. I was gonna say, there's a fuel rack nearby. You can delete, fill it up, delete it again, and then just make sure that when you place it again, you use all the fuel in your inventory. Oh, that really yoink.
Ball?
Sorry, I've got some really tight curves, and the long car swings out so much on them.
Have I already made a wrong mistake? Have I gone the wrong way at the Y? Can I take diverging from this road?
Yes.
Oh, we're cooking! We're cooking now!
Alright, just from gravity, my class 08 is currently going about 78 kilometers an hour. 77, 76. It's starting to lose speed as it goes back up the hill. But...
Oh, we're cooking!
I don't know how full the car is.
Look at him go!
Well, it holds 52,000 liters, and it should automatically stop when it's, full.
Oh, okay.
All we needed was the third curve. We're fine.
But...
Look at this. This is marvelous. This is the greatest thing you've probably ever witnessed in this game.
Oh, I see.
I'm watching on the map so that I don't crash my train, but yes, it does look marvelous. I'll have to teleport over once I get this one stopped. Because I think probably...
I think they make V-unit curves. Or like cow-calf curves.
I don't know. This thing is going so fast than it shouldn't be. Alright, I'm down to 64.
Oops.
65. Oh, well, now it's bouncing 64 to 65.
Climb, my children, climb the grade!
Come on, just a couple... Oh, it's going down more. I was gonna say, a couple more kilometers an hour and I'd have 6-7.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Sand. We're doing it. We lost 6 K... No, we lost almost 20 kph. But we're doing it.
Alright, and you just so you know, it's just a little wood platform when you get to the mine. It's not a big fancy concrete one.
Oh, I see it. Oh, this is gonna be marvelous. Oh, and there's a fuel stand.
You're not at the mine yet.
Oh.
You go past that. That's a logging camp that exhausted.
Ah.
This Class 08 looks so funny on the super elevated curves.
I'm gonna earn so much money from this. I hope I can get a Class 08 to add to the funny train.
Well, just consider that the big passenger cars hold 3 times as many people as the Donnerbusch.
But see, are they actually 3 times as longer?
I think they're only twice as long.
Oh, then that's actually a good investment.
Yeah. And if you look in the shop menu, there are speed limits on the cars, but they don't seem to apply right now.
Ah. I wonder if it'll be like, you can technically exceed the speed with these cars, but it means more maintenance as a, like, later thing.
Yeah, I'm not sure. There's also years built, so I'm wondering if there
really
will
funny
be...
if you exceed it, and you go like 10 over, and it just throws the car off the track.
Or, you know, it could get an axle box fire.
Yeah. Alright, I'm almost at the actual speed range of this thing. I'm down to 39 kilometers an hour, and I'm about to enter the yard.
The conga curve is actually working surprisingly well.
Oh, you know what I need to build here? I need to build a warehouse. just had that thought. Ah, too much brake. 19% bonus on this stuff, though.
Nice.
I don't know why the warehouse decided it needed to be about 2 meters higher than the surrounding ground, but okay.
A mine!
Screw you, I guess. Oh, your Class 08 finally made it here.
Yep.
Oh, you might want to stop, though.
Yeah, I am. I gotta unload all this.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you were stopping or not.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna unload all this. I'm gonna unload all this, run around, shove these car. Well, actually, I'll leave the cars here. But run around so that I can switch this place from the other end. I don't know. Maybe I'll have maybe between sessions because I think we're almost done tonight. I'll have the V100 take those 2 coal cars back up to the mine, reload them, and then bring them back down to Stamford, and you can pick them up there. Or whoever runs the train next can pick them up there.
That could probably work.
Yeah, I should probably put more tail track ahead of you.
We're fine. This is fine.
Alright, I am
I
actually
just
gonna...
hope the platform can accommodate all of my passengers because boy are there a lot.
Alright, let's let the viewers see the, that is, in fact, quite glorious.
Isn't it marvelous?
Yes.
Oh, look at that. Oh, did I do a passenger exchange?
I
may
think
have.
you might have done a passenger exchange.
I did. That's fine.
That is hilarious. I love that. The only thing that could have made it better is if the first 2 were back-to-back.
I think I can arrange that.
Oh, well, now you've got, now you're changing the colors on them.
Oh, this one's mine, so I'll change the color on it. I haven't decided if this is the correct paint scheme.
That's fire.
Oh, this is good. I like that. Is green? No. I think we go with this.
I think so. Alright, I'm actually gonna jump back to my train so that I can finish working on it. Something seems to have gone wrong with the crane again. I hate it when it does that. It has... I'm not sure if it's run out of places to put things or what, but it's not wanting to unload things, and it won't let me cancel the queuing on it now. Usually I fix this just by resetting the server, but I think we'll probably just end up calling it a night if I do that.
Yeah, I think, thankfully, the Thunderbox Express is at a good stopping point.
Yeah, I think so.
As soon as I load up the last of these passengers. I have to shove back slightly farther than anticipated.
In the meantime, I'll have the V100 tie itself onto the empty coal hopper so I can be ready to do stuff with them next time. And yeah, I am right. Just let me know when you're in a good stopping point.
Okay. Oh, shoot. Well, some of the
No
two
passengers,
of the
you
cars
must
decided
embark the
to
train.
get smashed into one another. Wonderful.
Okay, I'm getting weird desync on my end now, so...
Yep, train is. Let me make sure the brakes are applied.
I just had hoppers move that shouldn't have moved, so...
Alright, doors closed, train tied down. I am good to call it.
Alright, Caleb?
Sure.
Alright, I think we're gonna call it here, folks. Thank you all for watching. Thanks, Caleb and Jacob, for joining on. Next stream is gonna be whenever I have time to do it, because I'm kind of busy this week and my schedule's up in the air. But until next time, have a good night, take care, go in peace.